Hello, people. How are you all doing? Monsoon is around the corner. I hope you all love monsoon. The fresh air, the greenest of leaves, and the cool breeze are my favorite parts of the monsoon season. This monsoon has been different though. Along with all these, it has also brought upon me a fresh new hope. A hope that it will all be okay. A hope that I'll sail through, however rough the storm is. At least, I'd like to believe so. Many of you check this handle's posts, stories, updates quite regularly, and all those would be aware about my new motherhood. It is the toughest thing that I've ever done in my life till now. Life had thrown dozens of curveballs at me in all these years. Most of the times I have cried during those moments, like shouting at the top of my lungs about how life has been so unfair with me and everything. How will I ever deal with such a tough situation? Sobbing around in every corner of the house. But now, when I look back, all these moments seem quite manageable to me. मेरा मतलब है, they are still tough, but still manageable as compared to my recent motherhood journey. This is the first time ever that I'm talking about it out loud. So it could be quite raw, my narrative. But it'll be followed by more refined narratives, I'm sure. As the journey of motherhood is here to stay and the road is quite long. Since the time that I got to know about being a mother, I had quite mixed emotions. कि यार कैसे होगा, क्या होगा. Of course, it was in the plans, but when it actually hits you, it is nothing like you could have ever imagined or planned. मतलब आप सोच रहे हो कि हाँ चलो ठीक है, हो जाएगा, कर लेते हैं, करेक्ट टाइम है, सब कुछ प्लान के हिसाब से ही है. पर फिर भी when it actually hits you, when you actually got to know that नहीं यार अब the parenthood is about to begin, it's completely different than all the things that I've ever imagined or planned. The initial days जब मुझे पता चला, they were just okay. Like I did not think much about it and was just going with the flow. But as time passed, it started getting tougher by the day. The fatigue caught me completely by surprise. It was summer at that time, and the deadly combination of extreme heat and fatigue that I had never experienced in my life had its firm grip on me. I could not stand for long durations, could not go for walks like before. My body literally did not support me as much as I'd like it to, as much as I wanted it to. My body literally felt drained out of energy. I could not even eat much. Liquids were my saviors. I was a working professional. I was working 9 hours a day for 6 long days in a week. It was mind-numbing. I had a very long commute also to work. So by the time I reached home, I had literally no energy left to even eat my dinner properly. कई दिन ऐसे गए हैं जैसे कि यार मैंने एक गिलास दूध पी के मैं सो गई हूँ. I know it is not healthy and all while you're pregnant, but literally कुछ दिन ऐसे होते थे ना स्टार्टिंग में कि आपको खाने की भी इच्छा नहीं होती है और एनर्जी भी नहीं रहती है कि यार बैठ के खाया जाए. Nevertheless, I pushed myself and carried on. I was just getting the hang of it when the season changed and it was suddenly rainy season. I got a bad stomach infection. I was scared and I lost my cool because I was worried about the baby more than I was worried about myself. I blamed myself literally for not being, careful enough and getting sick and whatnot. It was after a couple of days and 3 doctor visits later that I was calm. I wrapped my head around, the fact that I was not to be blamed in this, and the first and foremost person that I should be worried about is me, myself. That if I am fine, then the baby will be fine too. From there on, began a bumpy ride of my pregnancy journey. More on that later, I promise, when we meet next time. Till then, just dropping a thought here for all of you to ponder on, especially the women out there. Isn't the idea of a sacrificial mom very convenient for everyone else around? Just putting everything on the mother's head and shrugging the shoulders in the air, saying that moms are the superheroes, no one else can ever do that, or no one else can be like a mom is. Glorifying all the tough conditions and circumstances of mothers by worshipping them doesn't make it all okay, in my opinion. You know, I don't know. What do you all have to say to that? Let me know and we can discuss more on that when we meet next. Till then, take care, stay strong. જલ્દી જ ફરીથી મળશું મારી વાતો સાથે.